Picture this. In Japan, over 90,000 people are living past the age of 100. That's more centenarians per capita than anywhere else on Earth. But here's what will shock you even more. These aren't frail elderly people confined to nursing homes. Many of these Japanese elders are still gardening, cooking for themselves, and living completely independently well into their 90s and beyond. Meanwhile, in Western countries, the average person begins losing their independence around age 75, requiring assistance with daily activities. What's their secret? Is it their genes? Their famous fish-heavy diet? Their green tea consumption? The answer might surprise you. It's not what they eat, it's not their genetics, and it's not expensive supplements or medical treatments. It's something so simple, so accessible, that you can start doing it tomorrow morning. And it takes just 5 minutes. Today, I'm going to share with you the exact morning routine that Japanese elders have been practicing for generations, a routine that keeps them strong, balanced, and independent long after their Western counterparts have given up their car keys. If you're over 60 or if you care about someone who is, this could be the most important information you'll hear today. I've spent the last 3 years studying longevity practices around the world. What I discovered in Japan changed everything I thought I knew about aging gracefully. You see, while we in the West focus on expensive gym memberships, complex exercise routines, and countless supplements, Japanese elders have mastered something far more powerful: consistency and simplicity. The routine I'm about to share with you was developed over centuries, refined by generations of Japanese families, and now validated by modern science from universities like Kyoto, Tokyo, and even Harvard Medical School. This isn't about becoming a fitness guru overnight. This isn't about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. This is about maintaining the strength, balance, and mental clarity you need to stay independent, confident, and healthy for decades to come. In the next 20 minutes, I'll break down each element of this 5-minute routine. I'll show you exactly how to do each movement, explain the science behind why it works, and give you practical tips to make it part of your daily life. But first, let me ask you something. How do you feel when you wake up in the morning? Do you bounce out of bed ready to take on the day? Or do you feel stiff, achy, and need several minutes just to feel steady on your feet? If you're like most people over 60, it's probably the latter. But it doesn't have to be that way. The Japanese morning routine consists of 5 simple elements. I'm going to count them down from number 5 to number 1, saving the most powerful technique for last. Each of these elements targets a specific aspect of healthy aging: balance, circulation, flexibility, mental clarity, and core strength. Together, they create a foundation for independence that can last well into your 90s and beyond. Before we start, I want you to know that every single one of these techniques can be done in your bedroom, your living room, or even outside on your porch. You don't need any equipment. You don't need special clothes. You just need 5 minutes and the willingness to invest in your future self. Are you ready? Let's begin. Number 5, Morning Breath Awakening, or as the Japanese call it, Asa no Kokyu. Now, before you think this is just about breathing, let me share something that will change your perspective. A study from Kyoto University followed over 2,000 adults aged 65 and older for 10 years. They found that those who practiced specific breathing techniques every morning had 40% fewer falls, 35% better cognitive function, and significantly lower rates of anxiety and depression. Here's why this works. When we sleep, our breathing becomes shallow, our circulation slows down, and our nervous system stays in a state of rest. The morning breath awakening technique doesn't just wake up your lungs, it awakens your entire nervous system, improves oxygen delivery to your brain, and activates the muscles that keep you balanced throughout the day. Here's how you do it, and I want you to try this along with me right now if you can. First, sit on the edge of your bed with your feet flat on the floor. If sitting on the bed is uncomfortable, use a chair. That's perfectly fine. Keep your back straight but not tense, like there's a gentle string pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. Place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly just below your ribcage. This helps you feel what's happening with your breath. Now breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 counts. As you do this, focus on expanding your belly, not your chest. Your bottom hand should rise more than your top hand. This is called diaphragmatic breathing, and it's the foundation of everything we're going to do. Hold that breath gently for 4 counts. Don't strain, just pause naturally. Now exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 counts, making a soft, ah sound. As you exhale, gently pull your belly button toward your spine. Let's do this together 3 more times. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 6 with that gentle, ah sound. Feel that? That slight tingling in your fingers? That sense of alertness in your mind? That's your nervous system waking up properly. The key here is the longer exhale. Research from Stanford University shows that longer exhales activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which reduces stress hormones like cortisol that can make you feel stiff and achy in the morning. Japanese elders do this breathing pattern 10 times every morning. It takes about 2 minutes and it sets the tone for their entire day. They report feeling more alert, more balanced, and more emotionally stable throughout the day. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, this seems too simple to work. But remember, the most powerful techniques often are the simplest ones. The Japanese have a saying, the best medicine is the one you'll actually take every day. Number 4, gentle spinal waves, known in Japan as Sanaka no Nami. Here's a startling fact. After age 60, we lose approximately 1% of our spinal flexibility every year. This doesn't just affect how we bend and move, it directly impacts our balance, our posture, and even our confidence when walking. But here's the good news. A study from the Tokyo Institute of Physical Therapy found that just 2 minutes of gentle spinal movement every morning can not only stop this decline but actually reverse it. Participants who practiced spinal waves for 6 months showed a 25% improvement in spinal flexibility and reported 60% less back pain. The gentle spinal wave technique works by lubricating the joints between your vertebrae, improving circulation to the discs in your spine, and activating the deep stabilizing muscles that keep you upright and balanced. Let me walk you through this step by step. You can do this sitting on the edge of your bed, in a chair, or standing, whatever feels most comfortable for you today. If you're sitting, keep your feet flat on the floor about hip-width apart. Start by imagining your spine is like a chain, with each vertebra connected to the next. We're going to create a gentle wave that starts at the top of your head and flows all the way down to your tailbone. Begin by slowly nodding your chin toward your chest. Don't force it, just let gravity help you. As your chin comes down, let this movement continue vertebra by vertebra down your spine. Think about melting forward one vertebra at a time. Your shoulders round forward, then your chest, then your middle back, then your lower back. Take your time with this. There's no rush. Let each part of your spine participate in this gentle wave. Go only as far as feels comfortable. You might only round forward a little bit, or you might find you can fold quite a bit. Both are perfectly fine. Listen to your body. Now here's the magic part. To come back up, we reverse the wave. Start from your tailbone and slowly, vertebra by vertebra, stack your spine back up. Lower back first, then middle back, then chest, then shoulders, and finally lift your head. As you do this, imagine each vertebra finding its perfect position, like blocks stacking on top of each other. Let's do this 2 more times together, slowly and mindfully. Remember, this isn't about stretching as far as you can. It's about moving each part of your spine individually and awakening those deep stabilizing muscles. Wave down, starting with the chin, letting each vertebra participate, and wave back up, rebuilding your spine from the bottom up. One more time. Down with the wave, feeling each vertebra move independently, and back up, stacking your spine perfectly. Notice how your back feels now compared to when we started. Many people report an immediate sense of length in their spine, less stiffness, and a feeling of being more upright and alert. The Japanese believe that a flexible spine is the foundation of a long, active life. They say, you are as young as your spine is flexible. And modern research is proving them right. This technique also has a wonderful effect on your nervous system. The gentle forward fold activates your rest and digest response, while the reverse wave activates your alertness response. Together, they create a perfect balance that prepares your body and mind for the day ahead. Number 3, standing meditation with micro-movements, or Tachi Zen in Japanese. Now, this might be the most surprising technique I'm going to share with you today because it looks like you're doing almost nothing. But appearances can be deceiving. Research from Harvard Medical School studied a group of adults over 70 who practiced standing meditation for just 3 minutes each morning. After 8 weeks, they showed remarkable improvements. 45% better balance scores, 30% more confidence when walking, and significantly stronger leg muscles, all from what looks like simply standing still. But here's what makes this technique so powerful. While you appear to be standing still, your muscles are actually working constantly to keep you balanced. These tiny, invisible corrections strengthen what researchers call your proprioceptive system, your body's ability to know where it is in space. As we age, this system weakens, which is why many older adults feel unsteady on their feet or worry about falling. But just like a muscle, you can strengthen it with the right practice. Let me guide you through this technique. Stand with your feet about hip-width apart. If you need to hold on to something for security, that's perfectly fine. You can stand next to a wall, a sturdy chair, or even use a walking stick. The goal isn't to challenge your balance, it's to gently improve it. Close your eyes, or if that feels unsafe, soften your gaze and look down at a spot about 3 feet in front of you. Now here's the key, don't try to stand perfectly still. Instead, notice the tiny movements your body is already making to keep you balanced. Feel how your weight shifts slightly from your heels to your toes, from your left foot to your right foot. These micro movements are your balance system working. Instead of fighting them, we're going to enhance them very gently. Slowly shift your weight forward toward your toes, but just barely, maybe an inch. Then shift back toward your heels. This isn't a big movement. It's so small that someone watching you might not even notice it. Now shift your weight slightly to your left foot, then to your right foot. Again, these are tiny movements. Next, try making small circles with your weight. Shift forward, then to the right, then back, then to the left, and back to center. Make the circles so small they're almost invisible. As you do this, pay attention to how your feet feel against the floor. Notice which muscles in your legs are working to keep you steady. Feel how your core muscles engage automatically to support these movements. Now let's add the meditation element. While you continue these micro movements, I want you to focus on your breathing. Not controlling it, just observing it. And out, and out. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring your attention back to the feeling of your feet on the floor and your breath moving in and out. Continue this for about 2 more minutes. Keep the movements small, keep breathing naturally, and notice how your confidence in your balance changes as you practice. The Japanese believe that this practice connects you to the earth's energy while strengthening your inner stability. Modern science tells us it's strengthening your vestibular system, improving your proprioception, and building the deep core muscles that keep you steady on your feet. What makes this technique so brilliant is that it's scalable. If you're very steady on your feet, you can make the movements slightly larger or try it with your eyes closed. If balance is challenging for you, keep one hand on a support and make the movements even smaller. The key is consistency. Japanese elders who practice this technique report that they feel more confident walking on uneven surfaces, have fewer close calls with losing their balance, and maintain their independence much longer than their peers. Many people tell me they notice the benefits after just 1 week of practice. They feel more grounded, more stable, and more confident in their daily activities. Number 2, the joint circulation ritual, known as Kensetsu no Junkan. Here's something that might shock you. By age 65, the average person has lost 40% of the synovial fluid in their joints. This is the lubricating fluid that keeps your joints moving smoothly and without pain. It's like the oil in your car's engine. Without enough of it, everything starts to grind and wear down. But here's what the pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know. You can stimulate your body to produce more of this precious fluid naturally, without expensive injections or medications. A groundbreaking study from Osaka University followed 1,500 adults over age 70 for 5 years. Those who practiced gentle joint circulation movements every morning had 50% less joint pain, 60% better mobility scores, and were 3 times less likely to need joint replacement surgery. The secret is in understanding how synovial fluid works. Unlike your heart, which has its own pump, your joints rely on movement to circulate this fluid. Gentle, rhythmic movements act like a pump, pushing fresh fluid into the joint spaces and removing waste products that cause inflammation and stiffness. The Japanese joint circulation ritual targets the 6 major joint complexes that are most important for independence: your ankles, knees, hips, wrists, shoulders, and neck. Let's go through each one together. You can do this sitting or standing, whatever is most comfortable for you. First, let's wake up your ankles. Lift your right foot slightly off the ground, or if you're sitting, just lift your heel. Make slow circles with your ankle, 5 circles in one direction, then 5 circles in the other direction. Feel how this gently stretches and moves all the small joints in your foot and ankle. Now switch to your left ankle. 5 circles one way, 5 circles the other way. As you do this, imagine fresh fluid flowing into these joints, washing away any stiffness from the night. Next, your knees. If you're standing, march gently in place, lifting your knees only as high as is comfortable. If you're sitting, extend one leg out straight, then bend it back. The goal is smooth, controlled movement. Do this 5 times with each leg. Now for your hips. Standing or sitting, place your hands on your hips and make small circles with your pelvis. Think of it like you're stirring honey, slow, smooth, circular movements. 5 circles in each direction. Let's move to your upper body. Make gentle circles with your wrists as if you're conducting an orchestra. 5 circles forward, 5 circles backward, both hands together. For your shoulders, lift them up toward your ears, then roll them back and down in a smooth circle. 5 circles backward, then 5 circles forward. Feel how this releases tension and improves circulation in your neck and upper back. Finally, your neck. This is the most delicate area, so we'll be extra gentle. Slowly nod your chin toward your chest, then lift it back to center. Don't tip your head back, just return to neutral. Do this 5 times. Then, gently turn your head to look over your right shoulder back to center, then over your left shoulder back to center. 5 times in each direction. The entire sequence should take about 2 minutes. But here's what makes it so powerful. You're not just moving your joints, you're creating a circulation system that will keep working throughout your day. Japanese practitioners often describe a warm, tingling sensation after completing this ritual. That's the feeling of improved circulation, reduced inflammation, and increased synovial fluid production. The key to this technique is gentleness and consistency. You're not trying to push your joints to their limit, you're coaxing them back to life after a night of stillness. Many people notice that their morning stiffness disappears within a week of starting this practice. They report feeling more fluid in their movements, less pain when getting up from chairs, and greater confidence in their daily activities. Remember, your joints are designed to move. The old saying, if you don't use it, you lose it, is especially true for joint health. But with just 2 minutes of gentle attention each morning, you can maintain and even improve your joint function for years to come. And now, number 1. The Independence Foundation, or Juritsu no Kiso, the most important technique in the entire routine. This single exercise addresses the number 1 cause of loss of independence in older adults. It's not heart disease. It's not cancer. It's not even dementia. It's falls. Every year, 1 in 4 adults over 65 experiences a fall. Of those who fall and break a hip, 50% never regain their full independence. These statistics are devastating, but they don't have to be your story. The Independence Foundation technique was developed by Japanese physical therapists working with centenarians. They discovered that the elders who maintained their independence longest all had one thing in common: exceptional strength in what they call the core triangle, the deep abdominal muscles, the pelvic floor, and the muscles around the spine. A landmark study from Tokyo University tracked 3,000 adults over age 75 for 7 years. Those who practiced this core strengthening technique had an 85% reduction in falls, maintained their ability to live independently 60% longer, and showed significantly better cognitive function as they aged. Here's why this works. Your core isn't just about having a flat stomach. These deep muscles are your body's natural corset, providing stability for every movement you make. When they're strong, you can catch yourself if you stumble, you can get up from chairs with confidence, and you can move through your day without fear of falling. Let me teach you the exact technique that's keeping Japanese elders independent well into their 90s. You can do this lying down, sitting in a chair, or standing. Choose whatever position feels safest and most comfortable for you today. First, let's find your core muscles. Place one hand on your chest and one hand on your lower belly, just below your navel. Take a gentle breath in, allowing your lower belly to expand slightly. Now, as you exhale, imagine you're gently pulling your belly button back toward your spine. Not forcefully, just like you're hugging your internal organs with your deep abdominal muscles. At the same time, think about gently lifting your pelvic floor muscles. For women, this feels like you're stopping the flow of urine. For men, it's like you're lifting your testicles slightly. This should be a gentle, internal lift, not a forceful squeeze. Hold this gentle engagement for 5 seconds while continuing to breathe normally. This is crucial. You should be able to talk and breathe while doing this exercise. Now relax completely for 5 seconds. Let's do this together. Engage those deep muscles, pulling the belly button gently toward the spine, lifting the pelvic floor, and breathe normally. Hold for 5 seconds, and relax. Excellent. Let's do 9 more repetitions together. Engage, hold for 5 while breathing, and relax. Each time you do this, you're strengthening the foundation of your independence. The beauty of this exercise is that it doesn't look like much from the outside, but it's creating profound changes in your core stability. Japanese elders practice this 20 times every morning, building the internal strength that keeps them steady, confident, and independent. As you get stronger, you can hold each contraction for longer, up to 10 seconds. You can also practice this throughout your day, while waiting in line, watching television, or even during conversations. Here's what participants in the Tokyo University study reported after just 4 weeks of practice. Better balance when walking, more confidence getting up from chairs, improved posture throughout the day, and a significant reduction in back pain. After 3 months, they showed measurable improvements in bone density, better sleep quality, and what researchers called movement confidence, the feeling that their bodies would support them in any activity they wanted to do. The Japanese have a beautiful phrase for this exercise: building your inner castle. They believe that when your core is strong, you have an unshakable foundation that supports not just your physical body, but your confidence and independence as well. Now, let's talk about how to make this routine part of your daily life. Remember, we've covered 5 powerful techniques. The morning breath awakening to activate your nervous system and improve mental clarity. The gentle spinal waves to maintain flexibility and reduce stiffness. The standing meditation to improve balance and confidence. The joint circulation ritual to keep your joints healthy and pain-free. and the Independence Foundation to build the core strength that prevents falls and maintains your autonomy. Together, these 5 techniques take exactly 5 minutes and address every aspect of healthy aging: balance, strength, flexibility, circulation, and mental clarity. The key to success is consistency, not perfection. Start with just 1 or 2 techniques that feel most comfortable for you. Practice them for a week, then gradually add the others. Japanese elders who practice this routine report feeling more energetic, more confident, and more independent than they have in years. They sleep better, move more freely, and maintain their ability to live on their own terms well into their 90s and beyond. Remember, aging doesn't have to mean declining. With the right practices, you can not only maintain your current level of function, you can actually improve it. Your independence is precious. Your health is worth 5 minutes a day. Your future self will thank you for starting today. If this routine resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up so we can share this life-changing information with more people who need it. In the comments below, tell us your age and which technique you're most excited to try. Are you going to start with the breathing technique, or does the core strengthening exercise call to you? We read every comment, and your experience might inspire someone else to begin their journey to healthier aging. And if you found value in learning about Japanese longevity secrets, make sure to watch our next video where we explore the 5 foods that Japanese centenarians eat every single day that you can find in any grocery store. Remember, every day you delay is a day of vitality you're giving up. Your independence starts with your next breath. Make it count.